think how much you've laughed during your lifetime. Some of us barely ever laugh. Some of us laugh too often. Did you ever consider that humor, that which makes us laugh, could be a danger? Meet Tim. Tim is your average Joe. Meet Tim's friend and co-worker Colum. Colum is a real prankster. He likes to get his kicks whenever he can. Colum doesn't understand the inherent dangers of humor. It's time for a break after a hard morning of work. Tim is anxious to relax with a cup of coffee and a serious newspaper. But look, oh, there's Colum, acting the joker once again. Really now, Colum, shouldn't you be making your break a little more productive? Why does Colum find this dancing Santa toy so funny? Is this kind of humor really doing him any good? Look at the masked distress in Tim's face. It's clear that this poor average Joe is not getting the joke. What is Tim thinking about right now? Is he thinking that this type of humor is really not what he needs for a fulfilling life? Or does he feel excluded, empty inside because he doesn't have a sense of humor? Unfortunately, Tim does have a sense of humor. What he needs to do is learn how to control it. Watch how Tim enjoys the jokes of a stand-up comedian after a long day's work. What Tim doesn't know is that laughter is not the best medicine. Oh dear, Tim, it looks like you could use some help. Let's talk to Tim. Tim, can you hear me? Oh, Tim. Tim. Over here. Hello, Tim. I'm George Skip Fontaine, former National Security Advisor to the White House. You may remember me from such instructional films as Are You Popular? How to Act Your Age, and Capitalism. Tim, I've noticed that you seem to be suffering because of your sense of humor. Have you ever considered that a sense of humor could pose a significant threat to your livelihood? Don't you remember how bad you felt every time your workmates and colleagues told a bad joke? And what about just now, when a fit of humor almost sent you to an early grave? I can help you, Tim. The Jocular Emissions Forum has been set up to target and destroy the threat of humor that is rampant in our society. We're depending on average Joes like you, Tim, to help us eradicate the threat of humor. The next time something makes you laugh, or someone tells a bad joke, remember the threat of humor, and spread the word. If they won't submit, send them to our Trying Jokes Tribunal, where their joke will be documented, tried, and contained. How's that sound, son? Gee, that Tim's a good kid. Looks like we really got through to him. But let's see how he fares against our terrible prankster at work the next day. There goes Colum, making his jokes as usual. Attaboy, Tim. Spread the word and explain the threat of humor. There may be hope for us all yet.